This video is about the BitClub compensation plan. This is a full explanation of this compensation plan. It's brief but packed with everything that you need to know in order to fully understand how to position yourself and how to profit and how to rank advanced into this particular compensation plan. There are basically two ways to earn money with BitClub. One is the mining profits. Once you have your initial pool of equipment, now you start mining cryptocurrency, and that cryptocurrency is going to be deposited daily, automatically, in real time in the specific wallets of whatever cryptocurrency is that you are mining. And then we have the referral profits. We have an exciting referral compensation system that earns you lucrative commissions and bonuses. I will cover bonus by bonus exactly how they unfold so you perfectly understand how the money is made in this compensation plan. The way you enter BitClub is first you pay a $99 one-time lifetime admin fee. And for that money, the company will give you all the bookkeeping and all the reporting. They'll pay you real time. They have a wonderful back office. There are no additional monthly fees in this company after that. And also that $99 gives you the privilege of taking a position in the compensation plan. You can sign up for free under your sponsor, but you're going to end up in a holding tank. So until you upgrade to the $99, you are not going to get dropped into the commission structure. Once you're dropped into the commission structure, then you can purchase one of these pools. For the Bitcoin mining pools, we have a $500, a $1,000, a $2,000 pool. If you purchase three of them together, we call that the founders pool, and that is $3,500. That comes with a little bit more incentives. In other words, not only you get the three pools, but you get 50 of the club coins, which right now are trading at 40 cents on the public blockchain. And also 2,000 shares of the brand new CoinPay system, which is the world's first cryptocurrency merchant account system that the company is launching as of we speak. Now, any of these pools are going to mine for about 1,000 days, but that's only theoretical because, as you can tell, you get 50% commissions paid daily to you. You can withdraw them, and then on pool one, 50% is being reinvested into you to make your pool get bigger and bigger. The company is going to purchase more equipment in your behalf, and your pool is going to compound at a higher level. On pool number two, the repurchase is 40%, so you get to keep a little bit more money. And on pool number three is 30%, so you get to keep 70%. Now, there is also a switch, there is a flyout menu that if you want to have a higher repurchase than that, you can set it even all the way up to 100%. For example, I have my pools set to 100%, meaning I'm not going to take any commissions for at least a year from my mining because I want these pools to get bigger and bigger and compound on a daily basis. Then a year later, they'll be so fat, and then I can start drawing some substantial cryptocurrency from the mining. Consequently, I'm excited about doing that. That's just my personal prerogative. If you need some money out right away, you may draw it. I just don't recommend it. We're going to show you how to make money without taking it out of a coin that today it's worth, in Bitcoin is worth $4,000, and maybe one day it's going to be worth $40,000, or Ethereum that's worth $300 and one day may be worth $3,000 or $6,000. So that's just my personal recommendation. You also have the choice of GPU pools. That stands for graphic power units. Now, graphic power unit is a technology that mines Ethereum, Zcash, Monero, and all altcoins, what we call the altcoins. This technology is different than Bitcoin, which is an ASIC technology. So once you start either in Bitcoin or Ethereum, then you cannot go back and forth between GPU pools and Bitcoin pools. However, if you choose, let's say, to mine Ethereum, and then you want to also mine Zcash for a few days of the week or whatever, you can switch daily between one to another one. You can do that in the GPU pools. Now, the GPU pools mine for 2,000 days, double the time. However, they don't have a repurchase, so you cannot compound these pools, but they do mine longer. That's because the GPU equipment is very, very expensive, and so the numbers work out a little different, and that's how the company set these pools up. The jump is $1,000 to $5,000 for a founder's pool, It's a little steeper, but believe me, it's all for the good of the numbers. At the end of it, it's all designed to your advantage. Now, this is a shot to the back office so you can monitor your cryptocurrency coming in real time. I have a different video that explains the entire back office, including, the commissions and all the features that this back office has. It's truly an awesome back office. Now, I want to show you some historical data. We talked about earning mining profits. Well, we can only talk about historical data. Legally, we cannot make any income guarantees, even though this is hands-off, automated, robotic mining. Mining and market conditions are subject to change. We cannot predict the future, just like the stock market or real estate or Forex or anyone else can predict the future. So legally, we can only tell you what has been happening in the past or what's happening right now. And right now, an Ethereum pool will generate about a half a ether per month. So in a year, we'll generate 6 ethers, and in 5 years, we'll generate about 30 of them. If the ether doesn't raise in value, if it stays at $300, it's hovering around 300 right now, as I'm making this video in the middle of September of 2017, you're going to leverage $9,000 out of this pool, which is pretty cool, right? Now, if it goes to $1,000, which is predicted very shortly here, maybe by springtime, now you've leveraged $30,000. If it goes to $2,000, you're going to leverage $60,000. If it goes to $3,000, you're going to leverage $90,000. And that's on one pool alone. On 10 pools, that would be $900,000. And will Ethereum goes to $30,000 or to $30,000? All we can do is listen to the gurus and listen to the market. There are a lot of Wall Street prediction of what cryptocurrency is going to do. We can give you a lot of articles, a lot of videos. You can have your own education, but we cannot make any guarantees of any kind. And consequently, these numbers are just to open up a door on the possibilities. But the mining profit is powerful. On Bitcoin, when Bitcoin now being at $4,000, you're probably going to mine someplace between a half of a Bitcoin to a Bitcoin, let's say for the first year, and then to the second, and then two more on the third year. But those numbers are going to come up a lot higher because Bitcoin has an extremely aggressive evaluation right now. So it works, the mining there works in a different algorithm. But again, it's the numbers are astronomical when you look at what's possible, compounding the mining, and at the same time, if the evaluation of cryptocurrency is going to happen as the gurus are going to predict it, these numbers are really great numbers. Now, the blockchain has a couple of factors that need compensating. One is that the level of difficulty rises with time. And also the second factor is that the equipment wears out because of heat. So it has to be replaced. This company has replaced equipment 6 times in the last 3 years. So we know that the company is very aggressive on this particular factor, because a lot of people always raise the question, yeah, but the level of difficulties is becoming more difficult, and also the mining is becoming less. And that is true. The only way to compensate that is more powerful equipment. You have to upgrade the chips, and our company, they have been geniuses at doing that, and they have been staying at pace with the growth very nicely. And also to notice that any equipment upgrade is not going to cost you a dime. Once your servers are up and running, if they get changed or whatever, you'll never know. Just enjoy the mining, totally hands off. Unlike stocks that you got to be at the computer all day long, unlike Forex or real estate that takes 70 hours a week to figure out, this is just, set it and forget it, enjoy your money, and the money is pretty good, as I showed you. So let's cover the list of bonuses quickly, and then we're going to cover them one by one. The first one is the commissions on the pools. Every time you sell pools to other people, you make 5 to 8%, all the way up to $280 per sale. And then you make commissions on partial purchases, 10 to 18%. Those are a la carte purchases. Let's say people buy a $500 pool or a $1,000 pool, and then they want to add another $300, $400, $600 or whatever. You make 10 to 18% on those purchases. And also those automated repurchases that are set by the company in the Bitcoin pools, you make 10 to 18% on those. Then you have coded commissions to infinity, both on the direct sales and the partial purchases and the pools. Those are very exciting. Then you have binary cycles, $200 per cycles in your teams. and that caps at $2,000 per day. Then you have matching bonuses on the binary cycles, which is $10. So when you have team members that are also earning binary cycles like you do, you're going to match $10 of their cycles all the way down to 8 generations. And then you have 3 generations of 1% of Infinity bonus. That is just a standalone bonus based on ranks. And then we have Team 4 generational commissions, which are 1%. And again, there are no monthly fees in this company. The company to pay you all these bonuses, unlike many other companies that require auto ship. We do not have any monthly fees or auto ships of any kind. So that makes it very, very simple on everyone else. Now, before I get into the numbers and breaking down the bonuses, let me share with you 7 facts about reliability. This company, as of right now, in September 2017, cracked the 100 million per month in customer acquisition and growing. As a matter of fact, they are growing exponentially right now, possibly even $100,000 per day or even more. You're looking at in a very short future, this is a multi-billion-dollar company that actually have to throttle this growth, but the way it's happening right now. No one has ever lost any money in BitClub. No one has ever asked for a refund. No one has ever said your mining hasn't been profitable to me. So that's a hell of a 3-year history, and we're looking forward to the future. They have no complaints with any Better Business bureaus or regulatories in 104 countries. The transactions are 100% in Bitcoins. You pay to get into the company with Bitcoin, and you get paid your commissions in Bitcoins. Now, your mining is paid in the respective cryptocurrencies that you're mining. For example, if you're mining Ethereum, you're going to get paid Ethers into your wallet, and then you can go and cash it out the way you want to. But the commissions are paid in Bitcoins, even on the Ethereum pools. And then you have the mining profits and commissions, which are blockchain automated in real time. Most companies are still working on an old-fashioned database, although they have softwares, but they still have employees doing reconciliations and they watch it and all that. And a lot of them make mistakes all the time. You know, your check is late or your check is wrong. This never makes a mistake. It's daily, pay to you in real time, blockchain secure environment. It's people proof. I mean, it works every single day. And we also have an efficient back office with multi-currency settings, real-time reportings, and a lot of whistles and bells that makes your business very, very easy. Now, the first bonus in the stack is the direct sale bonuses. Every time you sell a pool, let's say that you have a $3,500 pool yourself and you sponsor someone who purchases a $3,500 pool. On team 1, which is your first 2 people, you make $175. On team 2, your next 3 people, you make $210. And then on team 3, you make $245. And on team 4, you make $280. So it pays to sponsor more people and get 280 qualified. Now, you always make commissions that are equal to your own pool. For example, if you only come in at $500 and you sponsor someone that purchases a $3,500 pool, well, you're only going to make $25. What's going to happen to the other $125? Well, the company doesn't keep it. They keep it in escrow for you. And when you do upgrade to the $3,500 pool, then they pay you the additional $125. So example number 2, if you come in at $1,000, well, you're going to make, I think at that level is $75, and the other $100 is being stored for you when you upgrade to the full $3,500 pool. Need to be honest with you, mining really gets exciting when you have about, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of equipment. Anyone on the internet can tell you that. And consequently, we encourage everyone, even through the compensation structure, to really elevate yourself to the $3,500. And consequently, if you decide to come on a lower amount, it's fine, and will help you just as much, with the outlook that you're gonna kind of work up to coming in with a $3,500 pool. At least that's what we recommend. And then the second number there is the repurchase commissions and also the partial shares. So on those purchases, you make 10% on team 1, on team 2 is 12, on team 3 is 15%, and on team 4 is 18%. So these direct sales commissions are very straightforward, very lucrative. Now, I give you a table here. I'm not going to kind of repeat everything on this table, but it shows you your commissions at every single level that you're at. Let's say Let's say you come in at $500 and you have sponsored 8 people. Well, if you sponsor anyone at any level, you're making $40. Let's say you come in at $1,000. Go to line 2. You're making 6%, and you sponsored already 2 people. You're making $60. So whoever you sponsor, no matter what pool they purchased, up 1,000 and above, you're never going to make any more than that. And then the moment that you work up to $3,500, then everything opens up exactly how I've explained it to you before. So you might want to spend a little time here and kind of study this table. Now, the second bonus is the level up commissions, which is a coded bonus, which is paid to infinity to you. Coded algorithm is very, very excited because the money is not divided through levels. It's coded to you no matter how deep it goes. So it starts on team 2, and on the first 2 people of the people that you bring in personally, you make 1% on team 2 on $3,500. That's $35. And now on team 3, it goes up to 2%, which is $70. And on team 4, it goes up to 3%, which is $105. And consequently, they become pretty powerful. I've seen companies that had coded bonuses for between $25 and $50, and they've created millionaires. And consequently, don't take this lightly. These bonuses are very, very powerful, and it gives you an incentive to sponsor more people. So you get to the 3% bonuses, and then you can kind of read the other bonuses. They change, in certain section of your organization. But basically, if you help people that you bring in, sponsor 2 people and develop them, that's what this bonus is all about. It rewards you for developing other people, which is a people helping people type of demeanor, behavior in the compensation plan, which is great. We love that. So coded bonuses are always welcome in the industry. People just like them. Now, the team 4 bonus, the generational bonus, the company gives an incentive for you to develop to team 4. If you develop someone else to team 4 and they develop someone else and they develop someone else, it goes all the way down through 2 generations and then to 3 generations, at first 1% and then it slows down to 0.5. And I have to mention, guys, that this 1%, that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but I have earned $20,000 a month in the past just out of that 1% in compensation plans. So they can get to be pretty powerful. And that's kind of something that's going to happen automatically in this comp plan as you develop and as you do your business as you're supposed to. Those team 4s do develop. And then you have the binary compensation plan. The binary compensation plan is the most lucrative compensation plan in the industry. You may find that some people don't like binaries and some people really like them. It's kind of a, half of a situation. I've done a industry-wide investigation. Just recently, I have kind of jotted down all the companies that have binaries in the industry within the top 200, because then below that it really becomes insignificant. But the most profitable companies in this industry are now binary companies, and consequently, they're very popular. And if you work them in a certain way, they're beneficial not only to the leaders, but also to the so-called beginners or little people. I don't like to call anyone little person, but in this industry, there is this figure called the little guy, and we have to protect the little guy. I think the binary, actually, if you know how to work it, do protect the little guy much better, because you only build 2 legs, whether in other plans you have to build 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. And also, they pay to unlimited debt. So when the computer sees 15 credits on your left team and 15 credits on your right team, pays you a cycle of $200 all the way to unlimited debt. What do you need to accumulate those credit? Well, 90% of our sales are $3,500 pools. At least in my organization, even more than that, because I really explain to people the advantage of a $3,500 pool, and consequently, most of the sales in our team are $3,500. And however, even if the lesser pools are coming in, you're going to accumulate credits, and consequently, you can read the credits there on the right-hand side for you to reach the cycles. Then we have the matching bonus. As other people in your team earn those $200, you're going to make $10 on their $200 all the way down to 8 generations. Now, levels are chronological positions, but generations are created by rank. And not everyone in the comp plan is at the same rank. So everyone that is in between ranks, which could be hundreds of people, it's commissionable under this bonus as well. That's why matching bonuses have a tendency to be very exciting because they're not capped and they can be larger than the cycles. So for those of you who are experienced in this industry and say, well, the binary only pays me $60,000 per month. Well, a lot of people can be happy with that, but some of the top leadership, they want more than that. We have the quota bonuses and the matching bonus that make this entire compensation plan. Practically, I would say that on your volume, it will pay above 10%, which most companies will not do. And consequently, it is a high payout compensation plan. Then we have the standalone 1% generational bonus amongst these three ranks. One is the builder, the pro builder, and the master builder. And in between these ranks, there can be hundreds, if not thousands of people. So that 1% can really add up. And here are the ranks. We only have 5 ranks in the company, so we keep it simple, which I really love that, because sometimes this compensation plan, they just go crazy on this big ladder that goes, into 20 ranks or whatever. We don't like that. So we have a minor, a builder, a pro builder, a master builder, a monster builder. And then as you raise within the ranks, you earn more cycles in the binary, of course. And here on the right-hand side, you can read the qualifications that you need to achieve in order for you to achieve those ranks. Now, for you to move from minor, everyone starts as a minor. Just buy a pool, you're a minor. And for you to go to builder, just sponsor 5 minors. They have 2 minors, and there you go. Now you're in the $1,000 per day. So this is pretty exciting. This is not a company that's kind of withholding a lot of money on you. They start you at $800 a day, and they raise it to $1,000 a day for doing not much, really, sponsoring 5 people who have 2. And consequently, this compensation plan, it's a proven compensation plan. This company has generated a tremendous amount of millionaires already. So we have a 3-year history. We can tell you that the money is available in this compensation plan if you want to go for it. So this concludes this videos, guys. I hope that this was clear. If not, you know how to get in touch with us and we can answer some more questions. For now, again, my name is Riccardo Ferrari from San Diego. I am checking out. Take care. So long.